Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making a few easy recipes that are all plant-based, so perfect for meatless Mondays, or if you're trying to go meatless a few days a week, which is kind of what we've been trying to do. I wanted to give you guys a few recipes that I think are really delicious, so I'm going to jump right in and hope you enjoy. The first recipe is super easy, super delicious, and kind of like a play on avocado toast. It's an avocado quesadilla. So I'm starting with a tortilla. I'm just heating that up, and then I'm going to smash an avocado on top of it. Now it's time to add some toppings, a little salt and pepper. You can add some cilantro, green onion, some diced tomato, and then I'm just going to go ahead and fold that over and put it right back on the stove and just let it get nice and crisp, and then I'm going to serve it with some salsa. So this is a really great option if you want to do dairy-free, but you can also dip it in sour cream if you want, or you can put a little cheese on there, but the point is to kind of have it be an avocado quesadilla, and I gotta say, it's pretty good. Our next recipe is basil spinach pesto pasta. I'm just going to start by cooking up some pasta shells. I'm going to let those soften in boiling water, so that'll take some time. I'm going to take the spinach. I have about 6 loose cups of spinach, and then I have a half of a cup of raw cashews, 1 bunch of basil, a 1/4 cup of plain unsweetened non-dairy milk, and then I have a half of lemon juice and some salt and pepper to taste. I'm going to go ahead and put this in my blender, and I'm going to blend that up till it's super smooth. Once the pasta's done cooking, I'm going to go ahead and strain that, and then I'm going to save a tiny bit of the pasta water, and I'm going to add that in later, you'll see. But I'm just going to strain whatever portion of pasta I want to use, and then I'm going to save the rest for later. So this pasta tastes really good hot or cold, so you can serve it either way. But I am going to save a little bit of pasta and put it in the refrigerator for later. In a pan, I'm going to heat up some extra virgin olive oil, a little bit of garlic. I'm going to let that brown, and then I'm going to add the pasta and also a little bit of the pasta water and just mix that up. And then I'm going to slowly add the pesto, mix that until it's completely covering the pasta shells. And then I'm going to plate it and serve it. Like I said, you can totally serve this cold or hot. I like it both ways. And if you want to top it with some Parmesan cheese, you certainly can. But if you're trying to go dairy-free, then you can omit Parmesan cheese and just eat it by itself, and it is super, super yummy. If you love something with a little kick and some spice, you're gonna love these cauliflower buffalo wings. They are super easy and so good. Okay, so all you need for this is 1 head of cauliflower. I have 3/4 cups of water, 3/4 cups of oat flour, a 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder, a 1/2 teaspoon salt, a little bit of pepper, and I'm going to mix this with a fork really nice so it doesn't have any lumps in it. And then I'm going to actually dip cauliflower in this mixture and bake it. And this is going to give it a nice crispy texture. So I pulled the cauliflower apart and dipped it into this mixture, making sure to cover it completely. I preheated the oven to 450 degrees. I lined a baking sheet, and I'm going to go ahead and just put that covered cauliflower that's been covered in that batter on the baking sheet, and I'm going to cook it for 25 to 30 minutes or until golden brown. Now, if you want, you can add a little bit of honey to the buffalo sauce to make it a little less spicy, but I did not add honey. I just put the buffalo sauce directly on top and made sure to cover it. This was some spicy buffalo sauce. I thought it was going to make me go into labor, but it was pretty good. And if you like spicy, you like buffalo wings, these are a really good kind of substitute for traditional buffalo wings. And they serve these at a lot of mainstream restaurants now, cauliflower buffalo wings, and they're super good and they're not that hard to make. So hopefully you try them and you enjoy them too. Last but certainly not least, we are making jackfruit sliders, which are a play on pulled pork sliders. I have some onion here. I'm going to go ahead and put that into a pan. So I have about half of an onion sliced and diced here. I'm going to go ahead and let that brown. And then I have jackfruit. Jackfruit is actually not that hard to find. It's a lot easier to find it packaged, but you can also find jackfruit itself and use that. It smells like tea when you're cooking it. It's very floral, but it absorbs whatever flavor you're using, and so it's a really nice substitute for tacos, basically like a meat substitute, so really great if you want to do meatless pulled pork or tacos. It's a little intimidating, I will admit, and like you're not sure how it's going to taste. It's going to taste floral or whatever, but it doesn't at all. It really takes on the flavor of whatever you're cooking it with, so it's a great meat substitute. I'm just adding some vegetable broth on top. I'm going to let that reduce. I'm going to add some salt and pepper as well. I'm going to continue to let that cook while I make a really quick coleslaw. Very easy, just have some chopped up cabbage, and then I'm going to add a little bit of veganese, some vinegar, and some salt and pepper. Mix that together. I'm going to top that on the jackfruit. So I warmed up some ciabatta bread in the oven, got it nice and crisp, and then I added the jackfruit and the coleslaw, and I went ahead and served one to my husband and one to Shane, who helps me film my videos. Shane is vegan, my husband is not, and they both really liked it, so it was a total win. I hope you guys try it out and you like it too, or you try one of these recipes out. If you like my channel, please be sure to subscribe for new videos every week, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.